Hello my dear and welcome back to Bhanzu Classes. I hope you're doing great and having a great learning. Alright, in today's class, we are starting with a new chapter and the topic of the day is perimeter. Hearing it for the first time, but don't worry, by the end of this topic, you're going to realize that you are actually using it in your day-to-day lives without even realizing that this is called perimeter. So let's begin, and the topics of the day are, first we're going to recall open and closed shapes, then we're going to discuss about boundary, what is a boundary, how to measure it, what are the units used to measure boundary, then we are going to jump to the perimeter. What is a perimeter, how to find perimeter of different shapes. So let's go back to Jake. Now Jake is in some big problem. He is unable to manage his farm. I mean, just look at it. Do you think it is managed properly? The animals are roaming here and there. Do you think they can run away? And yes, why is it so? Because this is open, right? And why do you think it is open? Yes, because it has two unconnected endpoints. I'm so glad that you remember that what are open and closed shapes. So open shapes are those which has unconnected endpoints, like given in these examples. Whereas in closed shapes, there is not even a single unconnected endpoint. Alright, since this farm is open because of these two unconnected endpoints, let's make this close and help Jake. So how to make it close? By joining these endpoints? Absolutely right. So now this looks close. Now it has all of its four sides. That is, it has a boundary. But wait, what is a boundary? The boundary is the border or the outline that separates the inside of the shape from the outside of the shape. So the four sides over here are nothing but boundary. But it seems like still the animals can jump out because there are no walls. For that, we have to do the fencing on the boundary. We have to fence this farm in order to manage it properly. So this is how the fencing can be done. But for that, how much fencing is required? We have to calculate the length of all of its four sides. That is, we have to find out the total length of boundary. What do you think is the total length of the boundary? For that, we have to calculate the length of all of its four sides. Side number 1, side number 2, side number 3, side number 4. By doing this, we can calculate the total length of the boundary. Wait, every time I'm saying total length of boundary, so much confusion, right? Instead of this, can we use any special word? Because in maths, everything has a special name. So, my dear, the total length of the boundary is called perimeter. To find perimeter, we have to find out the total length of all the sides of that shape. For example, the shape given over here is a rectangle. In order to find its perimeter, we have to find out the total length of all of its sides. And how to do so? So pick up one corner point. Let's pick this one. And let's start traveling its boundary. So this is one side, this is two sides, three sides we have taken here, and here we have taken fourth side, and we have reached the point from where we started. So the total length of these four sides is going to give me the perimeter of this shape. Now here, length reminds me of something. Do you remember how to measure the length? In order to measure the length, we can use scale, tapes, rulers, anything. And what is the unit of length? The unit of length can be centimeter, it can be meter, it can be kilometer. Likewise, the unit of perimeter depends on the unit of length. If the length is in centimeter, then the unit of perimeter will also be in centimeter. If the length is in meter, then the unit of perimeter is in meter, and so on. Now let's try to find out perimeter of a few shapes. So let's start with this square. This square has a side of 3 centimeter. And we have to find the perimeter of this shape. So what is perimeter? It's the total length of boundary. So quickly pause the video and try to find out the total length of boundary or the perimeter of this square. So let's choose one point and start traveling. 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter is how much? If we are adding all of its sides together without missing out any, then the total length of the boundary or the perimeter is 12 centimeter. Now, what if I stretch this square by a little? Then I'm going to get another shape. And what shape will I get if I enlarge the square? I am going to get a rectangle, right? Okay, so let's try to find out the perimeter of this rectangle now. So pick up any one point. Let's pick this point over here. Okay, so 3 centimeter plus 5 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. We have traveled the boundary and we have now stopped at the point from where we started. So tell me, what is the perimeter of this rectangle? It's 5 cm plus 3 cm plus 5 cm plus 3 cm. This is equals to 16 cm. And this, my dear, here is the perimeter of this rectangle. Likewise, now you try solving this question. Find out the perimeter of triangle whose side is 5 cm each. Alright, so what is a triangle? The polygon or the closed shape having 3 sides. Okay, and the sides are given as 5 cm each. So tell me, what is its perimeter? Again, choose one point and start traveling. So 5 cm plus 5 cm plus 5 cm is how much? 15 cm. So therefore, its perimeter is 15 cm. Alright, now it's time to summarize whatever we have learnt in today's class. We have learnt about boundary. That a boundary is actually the border or the outline of any shape. It separates the inside of the shape to the outside of the shape. Now, what is a perimeter? The total length of that boundary or the total length of all the sides of that shape is the perimeter. And what is the unit of perimeter? The unit of perimeter depends on the unit of length of that shape. If the length is in millimeter, then the perimeter will also be in millimeters. So it all depends on the unit of length. Alright, in today's class, we have learnt about how to calculate the total length of the boundary of any shape. Now, how about the inside part of that shape? What can we do over there? How to find the space inside any shape? So you spark your curiosity with this question. I'm going to see you in the next session with the answer to this one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. See you.